And he goes short and finds Bartel. These are the luxurious moments in footy, Lloydie, when the game's decided and the players know that a premiership is coming their way. It wasn't a luxury they had in 09. It certainly was in 07. They'll be loving every single second of it on very tired legs. Corey takes it to the line. Pendlebury, Duncan, Thomas. Oh, it's a tough way for the Magpies to finish the season. They were so dominant for so much of the year, but Geelong has just got the timing right.
Look at James Potts-Adley there on the bench. He dislocated his shoulder, subbed out. He won't be worried about that at all. A premiership player and one of the great stories for the Geelong Footy Club this year.
Stokes to Varco. Jams it onto the left. Johnson, here's Ottens against Maxwell. Maxwell concedes the rush behind. So Chris Scott has made the trip down. In his first season, he becomes the 13th coach in history to coach a premiership in his first season. Dawes. And the mark's taken by Brown. And a 50-metre penalty as well.
Just as Brown's having this shot, they got out to an 18-point deficit, Geelong, and now with the scoreline 38 points up, a 56-point turnaround in this match, and I think they deserve it. They have been the best team when it matters most, and that is in the latter part of the season. So two ripper teams, but Geelong far too good.
As the celebration start for Geelong, Brown misses. Hugs all round.
That's great stuff, isn't it? Chris Scott, what an impact he's made. There's so much devastation. Bomber Thompson left the club under unusual circumstances. They found a man who has just delivered so much, and what a rare moment to be able to just soak up this last bit. 99,537 here at the MCG, and 3 premierships since 2007 will be for this mighty footy club. So much disappointment as well for the Magpies, looking to go back-to-back. The first time since 1935-36 in Mick Moldhouse's last ever game.
Short kick in for Selwood. He takes it at half-back, savouring these moments. Into Enright. So Geelong's lead is 37. Up to the wing. West's in front. What a story he is in just his 20th game. And we'll have a baller.
So hard to go back-to-back, and these Geelong 07, 09 and now 11. And what scenes this man, he is pumped. He's kept his emotions in check, but they are about to explode.
Thomas off to Maxwell. Goes to the 50. Here's Taylor. And he's more than happy to see it over the line. Look at this emotional stuff.
Brenton Sanderson.
Yep.
That's great stuff, isn't it? The new coach of the Adelaide Football Club. He was in the box up until about 10 days ago, and sensational to see him down there. So many of his great mates. He's been at Geelong 17 years, Brenton Sanderson.
Here's Ben Johnson. Off to Ball. Over to Fasolo. And Alex Fasolo snaps towards goal. It's going to fall short. No mark. Dawes. Chapman. And the Cats clear. And Varco has got a paddock to work with. Travis Varco kicked a goal in the opening 15 seconds of the grand final. Paddles, keeps his feet. Varco handballs off to Big West. West, what's the big fella going to do? He bangs it long. Johnson's underneath it. Can't take the mark. It's through for a rush behind.
So 29 minutes gone now. Short into the back pocket. Shaw still trying his best not to be for Leon Davis. More disappointment for him. Maxwell to half forward. Dawes trying his best to get onto it. Matthew Scarlett, what a champion he is. Speaking of stars, Bartel, and it's over once again.
Joel Selwood, 27 disposals, 7 tackles, 8 clearances, 17 contested possessions to go with 2 goals.
You just wonder what's going through that man's mind. He just had an unbelievable history in the game, 28 years as a senior coach, and to sit through that must be a really galling experience for him right now.
What a hollow feeling for Mick Moldhouse. Taylor wins another little battle. And the little battles have added up to a huge victory for Geelong. They lead by 38 points. Selwood kicks to the wing. Davis gets in front. Here's Duncan. Here's Ling. Here's Varco. What an afternoon he's had at the MCG. Steve Johnson wants one more for the road. Still might get it. O'Brien has other intentions and finds Maxwell.
So Maxwell's off. Has a couple of bounces. Goes back into the corridor, and the mark's taken by Johnson. Johnson out wide to Shaw. The clock has ticked over the 30-minute mark now. Shaw drives it as long as he possibly can. There it is! Beyond a shadow of a doubt, the Cats proved themselves as one of the greatest teams of the modern era. Premierships 07, 09 and now 2011. 3 and 5 years. A triple treat for a sensational football side.
Stevie Johnson, you're a three-time premiership player, mate. You're 3 goals down. It's a wonderful team effort.
I suppose you wouldn't expect anything else from this group. We knew it was going to take 4 quarters. We felt like we were in control in the first half, but we didn't put it on the board. But we fought at it. We knew if we kept going and going, we might be able to break them open. And just shows the character of the boys all over the ground. I thought everyone played their role and we got the result.
What about yourself, mate? This time a week ago, you're limping off the ground. You've kicked 4, you've won 3 flags. It's been an unbelievable week, even for you, Stevie.
I can't believe it, Howie. I know people say they're lost for words, but I really am. For me personally to even play today, I just feel so relieved, and there's a couple of guys that missed out, and I really wanted to play for them, and the team wanted to put in for them. It's been a massive team effort all year to get here, and yeah.